You drive your partner to the hospital. Back pain. Simple spinal fusion. She's nervous. You hold her hand. It'll be fine, you tell her. She kisses you goodbye, walks through those operating room doors. 4 hours later, you get called back. But your girlfriend isn't walking toward you. She's in a wheelchair, screaming. The surgeon tells you there were complications. What he doesn't tell you? He operated on the wrong spot on her back, cut through nerves he should never have touched, left her paralyzed. How would you feel? Helpless, angry, destroyed. Now imagine finding out it wasn't an accident. Imagine learning the surgeon had done this before, multiple times. The same lie deceived 32 other families, and nobody stopped him.
His name is Christopher Duntsch, a neurosurgeon in Dallas, Texas. On paper, he's perfect. Medical degree, PhD completed, 15 years of training. But in the operating room, he's something else entirely. December 2011, his first patient wakes up in pain. The operating room had flooded with blood during surgery. Another surgeon had to physically stop him from cutting. The hospital calls it a complication. They let him operate again. January 2012, another patient, another disaster. This time, Duntsch refuses help from a senior surgeon. "I got this," he says. The patient wakes up screaming. Bone fragments are deep in his spine. He'll walk with a walking stick for the rest of his life. The hospital had a choice, but they let him operate again. February 2012. Jerry Summers is nervous about his surgery. However, the surgeon is his closest friend. They grew up together, played football together. They're living in the same apartment. Jerry trusts him. The surgery is supposed to fix chronic neck pain. Simple, routine. 30 minutes in, Duntsch cuts an artery. He forces the wound shut, damaging Jerry's spine until it breaks. Jerry wakes up. He tries to move, but he can't. He's paralyzed from the neck down. Today, Jerry needs 24-hour care, a power wheelchair. He will never move again. And his best friend? He operates on someone else the next week. Over the next 5 months, 6 more patients. 2 don't survive. 4 leave in wheelchairs. After the second death, the hospital tells Duntsch to leave. But they don't fire him. They let him resign with a clean record. No investigation, no warning. And another hospital hires him the same month. July 25, 2012. Mary Efurd, 71 years old. She just wants to fix her back pain. Simple fusion. Duntsch arrives 45 minutes late. A nurse notices his eyes are strange. He barely blinks. He's approved to operate on one spot, but he operates on the wrong location. When another surgeon examines her weeks later, he finds devastation. 3 drill holes in the wrong places. 1 screw jammed into her spinal canal. But worst of all, one of her nerve roots is completely gone. Not damaged, completely removed. The surgeon says it was like he knew what to do and did the opposite. Mary will never walk again. Wheelchair bound for life. Can stand for 10 minutes. That's it. This is the case that sends him to prison. But here's what makes this truly terrifying. Everyone knew and no one did anything. So how does this keep happening? Because hospitals protect themselves, not patients. After each disaster, they let Duntsch resign quietly. No investigation, no warning to the next hospital. Just a clean letter saying, no concerns. Why? If they report him, they admit they knew. That means lawsuits. In July 2012, doctors urgently reported him to the medical board. 6 months pass. He's still operating. 9 months pass. Still operating. The board later admits, "We didn't think someone could actually be this bad." They suspended his license 11 months later. 33 patients too late. But there's one piece of evidence that changes everything. An email sent by Duntsch in 2011. The email was sent just before the surgery started. "I am ready to become a cold-blooded killer." His lawyers call it a joke, but the jury doesn't laugh. July 2015, arrested. February 2017, trial.
Jerry Summers and Mary Efurd testify from their wheelchairs. He remains immobile from the neck down. The jury deliberates for 4 hours. Guilty. Life in prison. First doctor in U.S. history convicted for assault during surgery.
Today, Christopher Duntsch is in Huntsville Prison, Texas.
He's 54 years old. 33 people carry his damage forever. In 2045, Duntsch becomes eligible for parole. That's 20 years from now. He could walk free at 74 years old. But here's what's even more disturbing. The system that let him operate for 2 years, that passed him between hospitals with clean records, it's still there. This case exposed a broken system. Because of these 33 victims, Texas reformed its medical laws. Other states followed. But change came too late for Jerry, Mary, and for 31 others. The real question is, was this incompetence or intent? What do you think? Accident or murder? Let me know in the comments.